Brought to you by Penguin. The Story Collector by Iris Costello. Read by Jane Slavin, Rosina Aichner, and Kristin Atherton.
Prologue. London, 1st of January, 1914. All is darkness. As I'm led into the room, the blindfold tied firmly around my eyes, I hold up my hands to get my bearings and lower myself onto the silk-covered dais. From this perch I can hear the chit-chat of the men and women seated below me, who are sipping their cocktails and waiting. I hear she's very good. Didn't she foretell the sinking of Titanic a couple of years ago? Talented artist, too, by all accounts. How enchanting. Well, let's hope she has good things to say. I fancy asking her about the stock market. See if she's really worth her salt. I just want to know if I'll live a long life. Don't we all, dear? The great and the good of London society, who have made the journey to this elegant Mayfair apartment, are here on the promise that my words will bring them comfort and hope. As part of my initiation process into the second tier of the divine order of universal truth, I must share my gifts with the uninitiated, the shadow souls who have yet to be brought into the light. Yet tonight, I feel more darkness than light, as I remove my blindfold and begin to shuffle the cards, placing them on the table in front of me in the shape of a Celtic cross. The words from last night echo around my mind. I can't do this anymore. It is over. As I reflect on those words, regret and sadness waltz around me, like a doomed couple dancing to their death. I'd had to do it. There was no other choice. No matter how strong our union was, there are some things that cannot be saved by the power of love alone. I couldn't risk being cast out again. It had to end, for both our sakes. The cards feel alive tonight. They're burning with intent, mirroring my brooding thoughts. I look down at the Celtic cross in front of me, not quite believing the message it is imparting. The cards do not lie, and what they are showing this evening speaks of something terrifying and bleak. What to do? Tell the truth, or offer these people the promise of a hope that will not come? I close my eyes. Outside on the street, a drunken voice cries out, "Forget it!" A sign. There will be time to share this reading when the oil lamps begin to expire, when the cocktails have been drunk, and the shadow souls become weary and long for their beds. For now, I will give them what they want. Surveying the audience, my eyes rest on a young couple. The man, lithe and pale with cropped hair, the colour of wheat. The woman, small-boned and delicate with large hazel eyes and a pixie-like face. Their silhouettes ripple against the wall as the candles flicker in the draught. Rising from my dais, I take the remaining cards and make my way over to them, shuffling the deck as I go. The young pair get to their feet as they see me approach. The woman smirks while the young man stares at me intently and waits for me to deliver my lines. Take this card and read its name aloud, I say, drawing a card for the young woman and placing it in her hands. It is, she says firmly, her eyes twinkling in the light of the oil lamps. The 8 of Swords. As she speaks, I feel my throat tighten. I close my eyes and see a magnificent ballroom with an ornate ceiling rose, and long windows decked with drapes of the finest silk. It is a scene of opulence beyond words, the stuff of dreams, and yet the young woman is curled up in the corner, her hands bound loosely with silk scarves.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?